Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I post new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Happy New Year, everybody. Today is January 2nd. I am ready for a new year. It's my first full year as a college graduate, so I feel like that's kind of exciting. One of my goals for 2020 is to, I feel like this is everybody's goal always, is to work out and eat healthy and all that stuff. But I wanted to get a little bit of a jump start on all that. I mean, I do work out most of the time and try to eat healthy most of the time. Obviously, during holidays, there's definitely a little bit of a lacking in that area, but I've been trying my best. So like I said, I just wanted to get a bit of a jump start on that. So at the beginning of December, I decided that I was going to try and run every single day. I pretty much already knew that I was gonna end up taking at least a couple rest days just because of being too busy or traveling or just being physically exhausted. So I accounted for 4. I took clips here and there throughout, and my plan was to run a minimum of 3 miles, and my goal was to get myself to running 5 miles straight without stopping, because at the beginning of the month I could probably run like a mile without stopping. So for the first like week or two, as I ran 3 miles, I would probably stop and walk like 1/10 of a mile and then keep going and whatever. And my endurance at the beginning of the month was definitely just like not great. I've been really into running my like sophomore year of high school, and then I kind of stopped doing it as I got into competitive dancing even more than I had already been. I just didn't have time to run anymore. And then when I started college again, I started getting back into it, but it was always on and off until I got really into it, and then I broke my foot. And since then, I really have not been back up to where I wanted to be. So that's why this was a really important goal for me. Running is one of the only exercises that really makes me like feel good and feel good about myself. There are a lot of exercises, especially like cardio, that I just don't enjoy doing. And running is definitely something that I actually do enjoy once I get into it. Obviously, it's tough at first. As I said before, I did get some clips throughout the month. I will insert those here. Day 2 of running every day, or almost every day at least, for a month. And I just did 3 miles, and I probably walked about half a mile. This is not focusing. I just realized that I deleted the footage from yesterday, day 1, and basically I did the same thing. I just did about 3 miles and walked half a mile of that. And yeah, going good, feeling good. I probably could be doing a little more if it weren't for the fact that I'm just like getting over having a cold. I'm hoping as this week goes on, it gets easier to just like run it straight through and not stop to walk at all. So I just finished my workout for day 5. It was a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. My legs, I think, are a little sore, probably from running 3 miles straight through yesterday for the first time in a while. So yeah, I did 3 miles, but I probably walked about half of it, which is okay because I'm just trying to get the miles in and making sure that I'm doing some running at least all of these days. And I'm hoping that tomorrow my legs will not be as sore anymore, and I'll be able to do 3 miles straight through again, and then maybe like run / walk a 4th mile. That would be great. Hello, so we are nearing the end of week 2, and I keep accidentally deleting footage, so there might be very few clips from this journey, but I am, journey, that's so cheesy. But I have been running every day. There's 1 day that I didn't run so far, but that's pretty good for going almost 2 weeks with only not running 1 day. So yeah, I'm just headed to the gym now. And my plan is to be able to run at least 3 miles straight through, which I already can do that. I'd like to get to like 3.5 or 4 today, straight through, because I haven't done that yet. I've only gone up to 3. But then ultimately I'd like to do 5 miles today with a mix of running and walking. So that's the plan. Okay, so today is December 15th, which means it's the 15th day of trying to run every day. And as of today, I have ran 14 out of the last 15 days. I took 1 day off. And today was great. Basically yesterday I was really struggling running. I did like 3 miles and I walked some of it. Like I was struggling to do even 1 mile without stopping. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to take a rest day tomorrow. Like, my body is just telling me that I need one. I'm sore, I'm tired, whatever. So I almost didn't work out today. But then we had plans this morning and they kind of fell through because Brian had to go to work for a little bit. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not just gonna sit on my butt. Like, I'm gonna go to the gym and just try to do something, thinking I would like do the same thing I did yesterday. So I go and I walked a quarter mile, which is pretty much how I start all my workouts. I walk for 5 minutes. Oh my god, a breath. And I started running and I just kept running and running and running, and I not only met my goal for the month but surpassed it. I ran about 6 miles. I say about because the treadmill and my watch don't always line up. Usually my watch is a little behind when I do any walking, but when I'm doing straight running, my watch gets ahead of the treadmill. And so basically, like I said, I walked until my watch and the treadmill were both at like a quarter mile, because when I start out, they're pretty even. And then I ran until my watch was at 6.25 miles and the treadmill was at 6 miles. So saying about, I could have done a little less. Could have done like exactly 6, like whatever, I don't really know. But I'm just so proud of myself because literally 5 miles was my goal for the month, and it is December 15th. It is halfway through the month, so I met and surpassed my goal. My goal is still to run like pretty much every day. I might have to take a rest day either tomorrow or Tuesday, just depending on plans and not having access to a gym, because I am going back to Massachusetts for a bit. But then I'll be at Foxwoods where there's a hotel gym, so I should be able to run there. Today I got to a point, like after the 3rd or 4th mile, I was just like, I could just keep running forever. And even when I finished, I was like, I could have kept going. And that's what's so great about running, is like you get to that point and you just feel so amazing. Like runner's high is so real, endorphins are amazing, it's just crazy. I really felt like I could have like just kept going. Again, I almost didn't work out today, so I'm very happy with myself. And if anything, that just goes to show that the days that you don't want to work out, think you shouldn't, think you aren't gonna, unless if like you're like sick, obviously, or injured. But the days when like you really think you're not gonna work out are the days that you should. So yeah. Okay, so today is December 30th, and I have been slacking real hard when it comes to filming little clips every day about running, but I have been keeping up with it. I have taken 5 total rest days, and that's all I plan on taking because I worked out just now, and I'm gonna work out tomorrow, which is 1 more than I was planning on taking. I only wanted to take 4 so that it was technically like 6 days a week, but it kind of still is too because there's like 4.5 weeks in December, so like still kind of 1 rest day for each week, whatever. And you know, with the holidays, like I couldn't work out on Christmas Eve or Christmas, I just didn't have the time, and things like that just happened. But considering, I feel like I still did a really good job. And pretty much since I was able to run 5 miles straight, I've been doing that most days. There have been a couple that I've only done like 3 or 4 just because of time, really. But yeah, it's been going very well, and I'm excited to finish it out tomorrow and then film my little like conclusion video, because like I said, I've kind of been slacking on little clips and stuff. Alright, I did it. I just finished my last run of the month, I was gonna say, but it's my last run of 2020. I mean, not 2020. 2019, we're going into 2020. Oh my god. Yeah, workout completed. So as you saw in those clips, the beginning of the month was a little bit rough, but as I got more into it, I started enjoying it, as I typically do. And then when I was almost halfway through the month, not quite, I think, I reached my goal of running 5 miles, and I actually continued through it and ran 6 miles. But basically what I took from that, and basically any other time that I have attempted to build up running and endurance and all that, is that if you just do a little bit each day and you push yourself, then you can really like go beyond what you even expected your body to do. So I just thought that this video might be a little motivating for anybody who is just getting into running in the new year or into working out in general. Just know that a little bit of progress each day really adds up. So my plan for January, now that I've kind of kickstarted my 2020 fitness goals, whatever you want to call it, and helped motivate myself through the holidays, is to continue running every day. It's probably gonna be 3 miles more often than 5 miles most days, because I also want to incorporate rowing every single day. And I'll probably make a video at the end of January about how that turned out. And I'm also hoping that in January I might be able to have some beginning and end progress pictures that actually show some visual progress. So be on the lookout for that video. And I also plan on incorporating weightlifting and strength training back into my workouts. I wasn't really doing that much in the month of December. I was just focusing on running. So again, stay tuned for a video at the end of January all about running and rowing every day, and then weightlifting a couple times a week. And let me know if you guys like fitness videos, because I wouldn't call myself like I'm not a fitness professional, nutritionist professional, or anything like that, but I have learned a lot throughout the years of my life just trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So if anyone would want any tips, tricks, advice, what I do, let me know. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.